What's the secret behind Cereba AI's ability to crush lead conversion rates, taking your leads from interested to sold? So in this video, I'm going to dive into the powerful built-in features that Cereba has. You're simply not going to find these on any other AI platform. Now, I'm not talking about complex, high-level workflows or snapshots. These are powerful tools that are built into the AI. Each one is based on marketing best practices. They're turnkey, they work right out of the box. These tools are going to give you more conversions, more appointments, and more sales. So let's get started. All right, getting right into it. We are logged into Cereba. I have a demo account that I set up for this. I'm on the dashboard. Now, I'm not going to be going through the fundamentals of setting up your AI. We have a number of videos on those, and I'll link some in the description below. But for this, what we're going to be talking about is specifically Cereba intents. And intents are actions that your AI can take. These actions could be scheduling an appointment, it could be scheduling a follow-up, it could be notifying you that it was asked a question it didn't know the answer to, and there's a number of other intents that we're going to go through, and we have a lot of exciting intents that are about to launch here in the end of Q4. So to get your intents are unique to each campaign. So a campaign in the world of Cereba is basically an AI built to do something specific. The campaign runs off your core, and your core is the body of knowledge about your company. So think about it like this. If you have a company and you have 10 employees, and each employee does a different thing for you. Maybe someone works in customer service, someone is in sales, someone works in operations. They all do different things, but they all share a body of knowledge about the company. You know, they know how long the company's been in business, what the company stands for, what the company does, the products and services it offers. Just that general knowledge that you could ask any employee of that company and they're going to know. Well, that's what core is in Cereba. It's that central body of knowledge. And then off of that, you build campaigns. And a campaign you could think of as an employee. A campaign has a specific goal in mind of what it is trying to achieve. So here I have a scheduling campaign set up. We're just going to go and we're going to edit this campaign so we can get into the intents, which is what we're going to be reviewing in this video. So again, intents are actions that your AI can take. They're super powerful. This is super exciting. I'm so excited to talk to you about this. To start, we're going to talk about our first intent we ever built. It's the most commonly used intent, and I think it's one of the most powerful intents. It's our scheduling intent. And scheduling basically is your AI trying to take a lead and bring it to your calendar. And that calendar appointment could be an in-home appointment. It could be virtual. It could be a Zoom call. However you structure your appointments, but it's basically the first step to get in touch with a lead. So scheduling your AI, first and foremost, it's been trained on tens of thousands of interactions with customers that did or maybe did not get scheduled. You know, we ran Cereba for months and months and months for some companies that before we launched Cereba, and we have so much knowledge of what worked with Cereba, what did not, and we take all that knowledge and we built it in. So the scheduling engine or the scheduling intent, it's just super smart. It can pick up on subtleties from the customer. If the customer seems like it's being pushed to schedule, it's going to back off. It's not going to push that schedule yet. It's going to try to re-engage with the customer, talk more to the customer. Scheduling is usually controlled down a funnel towards the appointment by asking the customer questions, engaging with the customer. And when you set up your campaign, you can actually tell the AI just how, we'll say, pushy you want it to be. You know, how urgent do you want it to be when scheduling an appointment? If these leads that you get are just super hot and you know customers ready to go all the time, then the AI can get right to it and schedule an appointment, maybe just after asking one or two questions or just a little bit of engagement. If you're warming up colder leads, you probably want that engagement to be a little more drawn out. So the AI can gain a little trust and confidence with the customer before getting there. Once it gets the customer to say, yeah, that sounds good, let's take the next step, it's then going to communicate with high level. It's going to look at the calendar that you have set up with scheduling, and it's going to see what availabilities it has. Now, if the customer gave a certain date or time or date range, it's going to use that information as well. So it's returning relevant information. Those availabilities get sent back all behind the scenes to Cereba. And then it picks a couple options if needed, or if the customer ask for, if they said Tuesday 3 o'clock and we have Tuesday 3 o'clock available, it's just going to say, hey, sounds good, we got you scheduled for Tuesday 3 o'clock. But if maybe 3 is closed and there's a 3:30 available, it's going to offer 3:30 as well. So it has all that knowledge built in on how to communicate with people, so it doesn't seem awkward, and it's giving it relevant information to choose from. It works, it's just smooth. It works super awesome, and it drives appointments, which drives sales, and it's going to drive your bottom line. So get in there, try it out through the demo, and you'll see just how powerful and human-like the scheduling intent is. So next intent we have up is our update contact fields. This is pretty straightforward. You can tell the AI if you want to update certain information in the contact field. So let's say you get leads, you only get the first name and the phone number, and you're texting them and you want to capture their email address and the last name. You can tell your campaign that that's what you want to do. It'll ask that information from the customer, and then we'll update it into high level. So it can actually update fields for you after it gathers that information from the customer. If they don't want to give that information out, no problem. The AI moves on. It's not going to press them for it. But this works well with certain campaigns, depending, again, how much information you have come through your system when you get a lead. Next up, we're going to talk about autonomous learning. Super powerful, super powerful. So autonomous learning, in short, if your AI is asked a question and it does not have the information or the answer, either in its knowledge base or its campaign knowledge, it just doesn't have the answer to it, it's going to notify you that it doesn't have the answer to this question that was asked. And that notification will show up right here under notifications. It'll basically get a notification saying, I was asked this question, and you can actually click and you'll see, let's see if we got one here. Oh, here we go. We got a knowledge base question here. So your AI recommendation, your AI was asked a question, didn't know the answer to. So here was the question, and this was made for this demo. How many solar panels does each home need? And the AI did not have the answer to that. Now, sometimes you don't want to provide the answers, and that's fine. So maybe we wouldn't add this to the knowledge base. And down here, you can see all of the entire conversation with the customer. And it's going to flag when it brings up the question that it was asked that they didn't know the answer to. So here you can put right in the answer, hey, the average home needs 20 panels. That's not the correct answer, but if you want to put in the answer, you could add it there. You can click add to knowledge base, and then you just updated your AI. If you do not need to update that, no problem. You can just close this out, ignore this request, and go right about your business, because the AI might be asked questions, depending on the leads you get, that you simply aren't interested in answering those questions. You'd rather just schedule a call, or they're just not relevant. You don't want to be adding stuff to the knowledge base that just never happens. If a customer asks a question and it's a one-off and you'll never hear that question again, no reason to put it into the knowledge base if the AI is probably never going to have that answered again. So we'll hop back into our campaign here to the next intent now that we've gone over autonomous learning, and that's auto reconnect. One of our newer intents we recently rolled out. Auto reconnect, super powerful. So auto reconnect, in short, will schedule a follow-up that the AI will follow up on. So this follow-up does not appear on any of your calendars. It's not, taking up space or anything like that. It's done all in the background. So if your AI reaches out to a customer, to a lead, and they simply reply, hey, now's not a good time. Maybe they're driving. Maybe they text back, I'm driving right now. Can you touch base in a couple hours? The AI will schedule itself a follow-up to reach back out automatically. It'll close it out with the customer, letting them know, no problem, I'll follow up in a few hours with you. Drive safe, it'll say something like that. And then 2 hours later, it's going to automatically reconnect with that customer and picking up right where it left off and continuing down its goal of whatever your goal is with the campaign. So these sort of leads fall through the cracks all the time. And it's just one of the biggest waste factors in lead management is following up, because it's difficult to follow up, especially off hours if you don't have anybody in the office. But this auto reconnect and follow up works 24/7. Doesn't matter what time of day it is. Doesn't matter how many follow-ups it has at one given time. If it has 1,000 at 3 o'clock on Tuesday, all 1,000 of those people are going to get follow-up messages at 3 o'clock on Tuesday. So super, super powerful option. And you can just turn it on for your campaign right here. and that initiates it, and off it goes, and it'll auto reconnect anytime it makes sense. So those are our, right now, the top 4 super powerful intents we have with Cereba. Again, all these are done in Cereba. There's no programming, there's no workflows, you don't have to create anything. You don't have to put in any knowledge or any decision making for the AI's behalf. It's all done on marketing best practices. So get in there, build out an AI. You can build one for free. You can try it out for free. Get up to 100 messages for free. You can connect it to high level, and you can start working your leads immediately just to see, hey, how powerful is this before I commit to moving forward with Cereba. I hope you guys have an amazing time with Cereba, see amazing results. If you have any questions on the platform, you can drop them below, or just go to our website and you can schedule a call with our team, or just drop us an email. I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Take care, and best of luck out there.